Alright guys, so I had a heart attack, as most of you guys know, from taking this Redcon 1 Total War, and I dry scooped it, but I think even if I put it in water, I would have been asked out anyways.
What's up guys, Derek from PlaySmartAce.com. Today we're going to be talking about a TikToker who ended up having a heart attack from dry scooping a pre-workout. So as you can imagine, I'm all over this fucking story. I get notified that Lad Bible has put up an article yesterday. A woman has a heart attack after dry scooping pre. A woman has shared her cautionary tale about taking a dry pre-workout scoop on TikTok, revealing she ended up in a hospital after suffering a heart attack. TikTok user Briatney posted a video recently which showed her lying in a bed wearing a hospital gown. She wrote, taking a dry pre-workout scoop. Who writes it like this, dude? Taking a dry pre-workout scoop because I saw it trending on TikTok, ending up in the hospital because I had a heart attack. So anyway, maybe I shouldn't have laughed at that. Obviously this is, she only took one scoop, dude. Like, this is a reasonable intake for the majority of people. No one's gonna encounter issues. Not many people are going to encounter issues with one scoop. However, there's a reason in the suggested use for most pre-workouts. It says use a half scoop or a quarter scoop to assess your tolerance before you work your way up to a full scoop. So anyways, obviously she did not heed the warning. Presumably there was one on the product. Her video has racked up more than 2 million views, 300,000 likes, and thousands of comments, including messages from some people who believed she'd made up the whole thing. Let's see. In a follow-up video, which showed her still lying in a hospital bed surrounded by equipment, she wrote, I don't know why people think I'd cap about heart attack on this app. Yeah, annoying as fuck. I'm just trying to help people not make the same mistake I did. Can you imagine literally writing that out? God. Speaking to BuzzFeed, not the BuzzFeed, about her ordeal, Briatney said she started to feel tingly and itchy all over her body. I wonder if there's beta-alanine in it. After taking the pre-workout, adding that it wasn't a good feeling. If it was beta-alanine, I concur. She explained, but I Googled it and it said that was a normal side effect, so I began to do my workout. I started to feel a heavy feeling in my chest and slight pain, but it wasn't too bad. I thought it was maybe anxiety or a panic attack, so I decided to just ignore it and push through my workout. Chest pain eventually eased, but she started feeling severely nauseous and lightheaded and went home to shower. After beginning to feel better, she left for her job as an exotic dancer, which was when things became worse. In the locker room of my job, I started getting hot, even though it was cold in there. I started sweating a lot and was drenched, even though I was wearing a bikini. Then my chest pain came back, and this time it was more intense. The pain went to my back and to my left arm, and my left arm went slightly limp, so I knew those were symptoms of a heart attack. I called 911 and the ambulance came. At hospital, it was determined that she had suffered from an NSTEMI, non-ST segment elevation myocardial infarction, a type of heart attack that's less damaging than an STEMI. Let's see. I don't know why people think, that's that thing. Doctors told her to stay away from caffeine and watch what she takes, especially pre-workout, as this isn't regulated by the FDA. Brittany added, they said it was okay to work out within 3 to 4 days after my hospitalization and to start watching my heart rate on either a Fitbit or a smartwatch. Dr. Nicole Harkin, a cardiologist based in San Francisco, told the outlet that she was skeptical about some of the ingredients in pre-workout, which typically contains a massive amount of caffeine, artificial dyes, sweeteners, and emulsifiers. Taking such a large amount at once could certainly be detrimental to the body by increasing the heart rate and blood pressure acutely, she said, adding that we often have no idea what is in pre-workout supplements as they are not regulated. So, in general, like a beginner dose of a pre-workout, if you were to take like a tolerance assessing dose, would be like less than 1 coffee. So in general, like it's pretty like self-regulating in terms of how tolerable it is in terms of a stimulant hit to your system. Now, of course, if a pre-workout doesn't say, like try this much first and see how you respond, you can imagine, people ending up in situations like this potentially. All right, so here is her TikTok page. It is Briatney. And if you scroll down, you can see the hospital videos and whatnot. So here she is at the gym, and I'm probably gonna mute most of these because it's just music. Let's see, did you do the dry scoop thing, or did you delete it, or maybe she just took the videos after? So anyways, here is, let's see. When you do a dry scoop pre-workout for the first time, knowing you don't consume caffeine regularly and end up in the hospital for a heart attack, Okay, well, yeah, putting this out there so y'all don't do what I did, because I'm the type of person to try anything and everything I see here without questioning it. Be a clown. Okay. So yeah, anyway, again, TikTok trends taking off and causing, dumb shit to happen, unfortunately. Now, again, it's not like she did anything that insane. She took one scoop. I don't know if the pre-workout she took, if the max dose is one scoop or what, but it's total war. Let's see. We'll go through the rest of the videos first. Try taking a dry pre-workout scoop because I saw it trending on TikTok, ending up in the hospital because I had a heart attack. Yeah, so obviously don't do what you see on fucking TikTok. This shit is definitely a problem now. I'm clearly obsessed with this trend. Not related. Let's see. I don't know why people think I'd cap about heart attack on this app. You annoying as fuck. I'm just okay, this thing. So she's showing the equipment she's hooked up to and whatnot. Got it. So here is the pre-workout in question, apparently.
So I had a heart attack, as most of you guys know, from taking this Redcon 1 Total War, and I dry scooped it. But I think even if I put it in water, I would have been asked out anyways. My symptoms were heavy chest and chest pains, but I ignored it and I continued doing my workout because I'm not a beta. Like you guys been saying, I'm strong, and I ignored my heart attack at first. And then I had nausea and fatigue, and then I went home and I took a shower. And then when I went to work, I was in the locker room because y'all know I'm a stripper hoe. And I got chest pains again, and I went to my back, and then my left side started hurting and my left side went limp. And that's when I knew it was a heart attack and not anxiety. That's my story time. That's it. I don't know what else to say. Any more questions, drop it down below. Alright, guys.
Let's see. For anyone wondering, it has over 300 milligrams of caffeine. We need more awareness on how dangerous pre-workout can be. Girl, I did it with this exact one. I ended up in an ambulance. Damn, dude. This is kind of off topic, but I find it crazy how strong anxiety can physically affect us to the point of not knowing if it's anxiety or a heart attack. Not off topic. I ignored the symptoms at first because I thought it was anxiety and kept pushing through my workout. As an ER nurse, thank you for sharing your story time. Take care of yourself. Is there anything else in here about it? What symptoms in particular made you go to the ER?
Alright, since I'm at the airport and I'm bored at my layover, I'll answer this question. So symptoms in particular that made me go to the ER were when the pain in my chest went to my left side and my left arm went kind of limp. That's when I knew it wasn't anxiety and it was actually like a heart attack, or I thought maybe, and I was right. When I went to the hospital, they saw in the blood work that I had high cardiac troponin levels. And they did an EKG and they did an ultrasound on my heart, and they saw that it was an end STEMI and not a massive heart attack, which is why I'm fine and I'm not like in the hospital still, or I don't need surgery.
Okay, so yeah, obviously when it comes down to it, everyone has their own tolerance. We did the video the other day about a guy who did 4,000 milligrams for a challenge and literally like playing Russian roulette with his fucking heart, and he didn't even get hospitalized. He ended up surviving, and I thought he might have actually died, but then he actually commented on my shit and I made a story post about it. He is in fact alive and well. But this girl, she takes one scoop of pre that has a bit over 300 mgs of caffeine and boom, hospitalized. So again, we talk about, upper tolerable dose of certain things. Like I was talking about the 400 milligram kind of threshold where things start to get a bit more iffy. Again, that 400 milligram threshold is different for everyone though. That's just kind of what is the generally accepted threshold in supplement industry, whereby you start to get into like, this is high, above that. It's not necessarily that no one can do it. It's more so that it is an individual tolerance thing at the end of the day. And for her, like, it just goes to show she did one scoop of this shit and boom, like first time, couldn't handle it, way too much, and ended up in the hospital. So this, again, TikTok, fucking like the trends, dude. Like some of these challenges and stuff, they're just like reinforcing horrible behavior to try and go viral, and it's a problem, dude. But I guess at the end of the day, it does bring education to the masses because you have these viral stories that end up, hitting trending as well. And then you end up having people who learn they can get fucked up doing this stuff. So I guess in a way, You know, these people are helping to push forward the conversation on safer use, potentially. But yeah, obviously don't do this. I think all of you guys know that who are on my channel. But another pre-workout debacle for the books. Thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe. Check out my blog, moreplatesmoredates.com. Follow me on Instagram at moreplatesmoredates. Facebook, Snapchat, BitChute, Twitter, TikTok, Apple Podcasts. If you want to support the channel, you can check out anything I'm associated with in the video description below. My TRT clinic, it's all telemedicine from the comfort of your own home. Gorilla Mind, nootropic formulas, Gorilla Mode, pre-workout formulas I designed myself from scratch. My recommended lab tests and diagnostics. Stay on top of your health and anything else I'm associated with. It's all in the video description below. Thank you guys for watching. Talk to you soon.